Hello, hello, hello. We're going to do our last section today of our executive summary, which is investment. And hello, I'm Anjanette with Angie B 522, and my website where you can find neat little gems that I hand make is Angie B ANGIEBEE 522.blog. All my jewelry is handcrafted, and I have sterling silver, I have copper, so gemstones. So take a look. But this is business motivation, and we've been working on our executive summary of our business plan. And again, it gives the investors a summary of what's in the body of your business plan. That's if you want a loan or anything, or you want investors, it's good to have a business plan. So I think, like I said before, I think it's always good just to have a business plan on hand. You know, to me, people just take you more serious, and you never know when you might want to get a business loan or investors. So this will be a quick one. We're going to talk about the last part of the executive summary, which is investment. So you put investment in bold, bigger letters. So the last section of the executive summary is when you will ask investors for a loan. You must flat out give an amount of money that you are looking to raise. Depending on how much money you need will correlate with the number of investors you need to meet with. So if you only need a small amount, 20, 30, 40,000, you can secure that from angel investors. But if you're looking to raise, like, just say $1 million, you may have to look into several investors. You might have to do your pitch to 4 or 5 people if you're looking for $1 million or whatever amount. It may have to be more than one investors. You do not provide the amount of equity you will give up or the interest rate repayments in this part of the plan. This all will be done later when you're negotiating. After the investors agree that they will fund you, then you can go in deeper, because sometimes you tell too much too fast. So don't even go into that in your business plan. Simply state the amount of money you're looking to raise to completely fund your venture. I'm going to give an example that I pulled off the internet. It says Revamp Recruiting has startup capital of $15,000, but will need to obtain a $45,000 cash injection from outside investors. This amount has been determined by using supportive projections to assure startup coverage, positive cash flow, sustainability, and high growth. Clear amounts of money will allow the investor to calculate their risks and assess potential returns. If the investor agrees, you will negotiate the value of your business and exchange capital for equity. If working with angel investors, you typically will pay back the loan with a high interest rate, although some angels want equity stakes as well. So that is the ending of our business, our executive summary. And then after you do that, then you go into your body. My investment part of my business plan, I also put in the purpose. What was I needing that amount of money for? And my purpose, I put in marketing, staffing, displays, point of sale, cash register, office furniture, supplies, computer. And so I put that part into mine too. And I also have put in long-term debt payment, which I see that I need to leave that out of it until an investor actually decides to give me the loan. And then, like I said, you may not want a loan right now. You might want to wait until you grow, until you've actually been in business, so you can, it'll help with the body part of your business plan, because you'll have numbers, real numbers. Like on mine, I just put in numbers, and you always can go back and change that. So that is the last part of our executive summary. Hopefully you guys did this, because it'll help it'll help. Now let's see, what did we did the structure of our executive summary. We defined the problem. We provided a solution. These are all the bullet points that we had, that we go into a little more detail. So probably the most important part is, well, I'm going to go back. It says, number one, you must have a header that is large font and bold, stating this is the executive summary. So do that. Since the summary is the first part of your business plan, it will have a 1.0 to the left of it. Giving your startup plan structure shows your investors the business has structure. People are not going to fork out large amount of cash to someone who cannot properly edit a Word document. Hey, cousin. So that's the first part of it. And then you go into defining the problem, and then you provide the solution. And these were all like headers of the business plan. And then you do your market potential, your unique selling proposition. Why would someone buy from you instead of your competitor? And then you tell about your management team, each person in your management team, and what they bring to the company and their expertise and how many years. And then our last part we just did is the investment part. And that is it. And then next you'll just go into everything that you did in your executive summary. Then you put in the body, but you go into more detail. This is where you're going to put actual numbers in the financial part of your business plan, because that, after all, that's really what they really want to see too, is the numbers, because they want to make a profit if they're going to give you a loan. So that is it about that. And then I wanted to touch on my vending event that I went to last Sunday. I was going to do one today, but I would say starting off, that was a great experience, going to that vendor event. It gets your name out there. You get to network. You get to hand out your business cards. And I mean, I really did good. And it was my first time going. So I'm going to go back next Sunday. And just look, you can actually go on like Eventbrite and just type in vendor events, and you can find vendor events near you where you can go to. And usually they're not that expensive, maybe anywhere, some $20, some they go from 20 on up. Some can be quite expensive if it's like a big event like Black Expo, or it just depends on what you're going for. But I find here in Texas, they have lots of vending events every weekend. So you just gotta, even like farmers markets now, you can go to a farmers market and they will have more than just produce, So check out the vending events. It was well worth my time, so much that I was looking to go today. I was going to go to, but I'm going to take a break and get my stuff together for next Sunday. So that is it. Have a wonderful Saturday, and God bless.